To go. So good evening, everybody. Welcome. It's wonderful to see you all, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome our special guests today, Rabbi and Rebbetzin Uzan, all the way from Abuja in Nigeria. Welcome. It's so nice that you've joined us.
Thank you very much.
So, guys, we're gonna actually just show a very quick. It is a bit of a longer clip, but we're gonna just cut it out a little bit. But we wanted to just show you firstly a video that the Rabbi and Rebbetzin put together to give you a little bit of a sense of their work in Nigeria. And just to introduce, my name is Rabbi Rabin, and this is
Sarah.
Rebbetzin.
Nice to meet you. Rebbetzin Sarah.
And we'll obviously get to our guests shortly, and we'll have some questions. And they'll be happy to answer questions. If you have any questions, put it in the chat, and I'll ask them as we go through the talk. But right now, I'm just going to share my screen and hope it all goes as planned. Okay, hold on, actually. I'm going to just go there. Okay, hold on. I hope everyone can hear this. Finally get it.
Every time I meet people, and when I told them that I'm a Mashiach in Nigeria,
I just want to see if people can. Who's on that can tell me if they can see it. Hold on, let me go to the chat. Can you guys see that video? Israel, yeah? Okay, good. So I'll keep playing.
Yeah, so the first question is, there's a Jewish people in Nigeria. Where is Nigeria?
When they actually come here and they see the word, what we're doing here, they understand.
Nigeria has an import ban on a lot of products. Where am I going to find matzah? Where am I going to find kosher wine? When I got here, I didn't think of it, I didn't have a mezuzah.
It is very hard to maintain our culture, and you are forgetting who you are.
I come my first time in Nigeria in 2008 to assist the Jewish community for different Jewish holidays.
ישראל היה מאוד נחוש שהוא הגיע לכאן. כאילו פה זה המקום, הבנו גם למה שנה אחרי זה הוא הביא את חיה איתו.
We just got married in 2010 and my husband told me, oh, you know what? They call me from Nigeria and they want us to come for a day camp for kids because they are out of school. And I was like, yeah, why not? That's great, honeymoon. So I went with them and it was not what I expected.
מנהל פה את בית חב"ד. בעצם את כל הישראלים והקהילה היהודית פה, זאת הרוח שזורמת פה מאחורי כולנו.
יהי רצון. We open different synagogue, different shul in Nigeria to give opportunity for everyone to have synagogues close to him.
אנחנו מקיימים פה תפילות בלילות שבת וביום שבת. תודה לאל, יש לנו מניין.
We start the year with the high holiday. We have also a program for Sukkot. We have more than 4 mobile sukkah for all around Nigeria. And when Hanukkah comes, we usually have a tradition to organize a concert. And Purim, we will make sure that the kids have the opportunity to come with his costume and to listen to Megillah. Pesach also is one of the most important holidays. We try to make sure that we can organize Passover night all around Nigeria. Like Bomer, we do a nice parade with the kids. On Shavuot is a time you listen to the 10 Commandments and then we open a nice buffet.
ומעבר לזה, גם יש לנו את השבתות. הם מארחים את כל מי שרק רוצה, והשולחן פתוח וערוך. מכל הבא ליד.
אני חושבת שזה לפעמים ישראל השנייה, כי כשאתה הולך לפעילויות, אתה לא מרגיש כאילו אתה כאן, אתה מרגיש כאילו אתה בישראל.
For us, the aspects of the Jewish families and the children are most of our shlichus.
כמעט כל יום ראשון, ישראל היה מגיע, ממש מלמדים גם עברית וגם שיעורים שמקרבים מהתנ"ך, מקרבים ליהדות, שנותנים לילדים את החיבור לארץ.
So we start with the preschool in one small apartment that we rent here in Abuja. Since 2016 we inaugurated the big school that we have today.
הילדה הקטנה שלי למדה אצל חיה בגן חב"ד, לימדו אותם עברית, הם לימדו אותם על החגים, כל יום שישי עושים קבלת שבת בגן, עושים חלות, הגן היה מדהים.
You should see my young children when they're going to that school. They can't wait every morning.
בית חב"ד דואג לכך שבכל חג תהיה פעילות לילדים על מנת ללמד אותם ולהזכיר להם למה חוגגים את החג הזה ואיזה מנהגים נוהגים לחגוג בחג הזה.
פעילות תמיד מעניינות וגם מלמדות.
This past week we just had a matzah bakery. The children had to mix the flour in the water and make the dough and roll it and bake it and eat it with chocolate and whipping cream.
הכי טוב האפיקומן. כן, וגם להכין מצות.
אני חושבת שחב"ד של ניגריה שעושה עבודה מדהימה, והחיים שלנו פה נראים הרבה יותר טוב בזכותם.
ברוך השם, לא לפני הרבה זמן הייתה פה שחיטה ראשונה כשרה, ואז גם לקחתי על עצמי להתחיל לאכול רק שחיטה כשרה.
When we started the shlichut here in Nigeria, the first goal was for sure to have a mikveh.
One day came to me that he is desperately looking for a land for a mikveh. I said, no problem, we can do it.
And Baruch Hashem, with the partnership of some company here and business firm, we get the land.
I remember going to places to see tiles. We contacted two architects from France and they helped us put out a beautiful plan. And then we worked with a company here that imports European tiles. And Baruch Hashem, we got like the dream mikveh in Nigeria. You can still see the face of the women when they come in and they see they're like, Haya, in Israel, I've never seen something like that.
חיה מארגנת לנו ערבים מאוד מאוד מעצימים ומשחררים, ואנחנו מוצאת את עצמנו מגובשות ומכירות יותר טוב אחד את השנייה. אנחנו יוצאים מפה עם ערך מוסף, וזה תמיד כיף.
פעילות של חב"ד היא לא רק עבור היהודים, היא המון עבור הניגרים כאן. עזרה, תרומה.
We always take care about the local people here in Nigeria. And we understand with small time, with a small volunteer can give so big hope to so many people.
We are trying to partner with other NGOs here and we try to see what the people need here.
Chabad was already helping more than 4 schools only here in Abuja to be developed and to be structured.
We also have food drives, and even if you come with a lot of food, it's never enough.
So we are going to Ibaologia village. It's very complicated to have access to this village. There is no road there. So this is why we take this canoe to get this village, to give the kids opportunity to learn in school every day and to have all the material that they need to learn. And we have some humanitarian workers, can be Jewish. So this is why I want to go there and to give them this Hanukkah candle, and we are going to bring more light in the world.
Chabad is reaching each and every Jewish person all around Nigeria, even if it's just to give him matzah for Pesach. I can tell you that not a lot of people want to get to these places. People are kind of afraid.
הרב ישראל אוזן הגיע לפה לפני 5 שנים, ומאז אי אפשר להכיר יותר את המקום הזה. אני רק יכול לצפות שמה שיקרה בשנים הקרובות יהיה פי כמה וכמה יותר מזה.
Today, Chabad institution in Abuja is located in 4 different places. We understand that to be really effective, it's to build a real Jewish community center.
So this building is going to be everything together. It's going to be the center of Jewish life.
חב"ד עושים עבודת קודש, משפחה מחבקת ואוהבת, וזה כיף שיש לנו אותם פה.
חב"ד של ניגריה זה הלב.
בית חב"ד בניגריה זה אחדות.
The hope and the light of the Jewish community.
Chabad of Nigeria is one soul at a time.
Chabad in Nigeria is my mission.
All right, so now who wants to move? Raise your hand.
Me. That's incredible.
What a story. Unbelievable.
Wow. So inspiring.
So
that's 3 years ago, by the way. Huh? It's the clip of 3 years ago.
That's from 3 years ago.
Right.
Amazing. So look, we obviously have a lot of questions that I'm sure we want to ask, and I know that I'm sure there'll be a lot of people want to ask questions. So how long have you guys been there? So that was 3 years ago. So you've been there for what? 8 years
so,
now?
Yes, settled in Abuja 8 years, but before that we used to come in Lagos, another city, for the Chagim, for the holidays, and when we decided to move, then we moved to Abuja, and we're here 8 years now. I mean, more, but officially.
So you said, Rabbi, you said that you came first to check it out.
Yeah, so actually, my first experience with Nigeria was when I was a student in the yeshiva. Yeah. There was an appeal from the chief rabbi of Africa, Rabbi Bentolila in Congo, that they request some aid to assist some community all around Central Africa. So the rabbi opened the first Chabad house in Africa, in Central Africa, in Black Africa, in Congo, and he requests to Rabbi Bentolila to take care also about all the country around Congo if there is any need. So for every Jewish holiday, main holiday like Passover and Rosh Hashanah, Kippur, the New Year, Rabbi Bentolila used to call some yeshiva borchim, young rabbi, to assist all those people, all those Jewish people that was in a place there is not community. So I was one of them, and I used to go every year to different places, sometime in Ivory Coast, sometime in Guinea Equator, sometime in Nigeria, in Lagos. And we come like this 3 days before, let's say, Passover. We call everyone, we organize Passover night, and on Chol HaMoed, during the after Passover night, we just go back to our home. And so I used to have some experience with Nigeria like this. And when I used to do my report, I always mentioned that there is so many needs in Africa, in Nigeria, so many requests for Jewish education. There was more than, in Lagos, more than 170 kids, and in Abuja, another 100 kids. And at this moment, I always say that it's very bad that there's so many kids and they don't have any Jewish education there. So this how it's become the idea that maybe we need to open a second Chabad house in Africa, permanent Chabad house, and Nigeria come on the map.
Wow, unbelievable. I mean, for a lot of people who don't understand the way Chabad works, I think it's important for them to understand that, people get a shlichut, and some people believe that you just, you get picked out of a hat to go somewhere and you don't have a choice. Maybe, back in the day, but you guys actually had to really decide that you were going to go to Nigeria. It was your free choice. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. So Haya, maybe you can tell us how you felt when you both decided that Nigeria was going to be your home. I mean, obviously it's not New York or Los Angeles or somewhere.
I'm sure Haya preferred the option with the hat.
No, actually, so I grew up on Shlichus in north of France, in Lille, and all my life I've been helping my parents on Shlichus, and I used to go to school to Paris, so I used to be for the week by my grandmother, my grandparents, and only going back to my parents' house for Shabbos. So I grew up in the way that I was actually proud to be, helping my parents and on Shabbos. And for me, I would not have been able to live in a place where I have kosher food at my disposal and like a school in front of me and bringing my. I didn't want that kind of life. I just wanted the same way as I was growing up. I don't know, like. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. Anyway, so I was ready to go on shlichus with my husband, and when we got married and he told me about Nigeria, that he has been going to Africa for the Chagim, I said, yes, why not? Like you see in the video, I thought, yeah, it must be very interesting and nice, why not? So yes, it was not what I expected, but I got used to it. And actually today you tell me, let's move to another place, I will tell you no, like this is my place, this is my home, this is where I build my, my mission, my kids, my school, like everything is here. So I feel really at home and I really like my country. And we found a lot of things that we actually love doing and I would never have changed for anything. So I'm really happy with the choice we've made.
That's incredible. Do you want to tell us a little bit about?
It's hard, but I'm not saying it's hard. Every day is beautiful. It's been, there is hard days, but anywhere in the world you can have hard days, and so
a lot of people are sending me questions to ask you. So I think that video inspired a lot of questions. I know that some people have posted publicly some questions. I will get them. Don't worry, and I appreciate both of your time that you're happy to answer questions. But somebody saw you on that boat, Israel. Somebody said, is there crocodiles there? Were you scared for your life?
Actually, yeah, this boat, it's a typical local system to go from different places. There is no road access. And actually this village, it was one of the places that we meet some Jewish guy there. This way I bring the menorah candle. And there was a young boy, a volunteer that there was established there to assist the local people. So we get them to there before Hanukkah to visit them, and for sure I was there already with the mezuzah and this, and now before Hanukkah we try to bring them all the need for the holiday. But it's also a place that now we go more often because we developed some humanitarian program there on behalf of Chabad, on behalf of the Jewish community. So we go there very often to visit them and to see the development of the humanitarian assistance going well. So yes, this is the system when there is no access, there is no road access, so we have to take the boat, and it's not a long trip, but it's very interesting.
How's it going with Corona there? Are you guys in lockdown or how is it?
So actually we start like everyone with a lot of scare. We don't know what's happened in the world, what will be, what is this virus, where it will take us. So at the beginning, we used to have the same situation that all around the world. They close everything. They request people to stay home. But in a country like Nigeria, when everyone is living with the work of the same day, we can ask the people don't go work, because if you ask them don't go work today, this means don't eat tonight. So after a very short time, people decided they cannot respect this lockdown. So for the local people, they was not really in. But we at the beginning we was very worried. We request for all our staff to stay home, to live with us. We close the Jewish school also. 90% of our community left the country, to Israel, to Europe, to US. Everybody left. We stay alone for many months, and Baruch Hashem, at the end, it was a good choice, because first of all, there was not another better place in the world. Sometimes there's some trouble in Africa, so you go back in France by your parent or whatever. It's happened many times already. Some trouble, some violence, some election time with trouble. So we just have to go for Ebola, for example. But for now, Europe it was not a better place, so we stay home, and Baruch Hashem, today everything is completely open here. No one is many of the local people even don't believe really seriously on the coronavirus. Baruch Hashem, they are not affected. The hospital, they are not full. We don't hear about people that just pass away.
They are just stronger than us.
Yes, they are very strong people. They're very strong people. They have a lot of issue with Malaya, so probably they put everything on the behalf of the Malaya. So no, Baruch Hashem, we are not impacted so much.
So a lot of people are asking me, and one person in particular asked a very specific question, but I think we'll say it in the full context that obviously you mentioned sometimes there's reasons you need to leave. It's dangerous. I mean, how in the time you've been there, have you ever felt threatened by some of the, the Boko Haram that a lot of people knew about? Someone just said that there's the Igbo people, the Igbo tribe. A lot of them are being slaughtered. I don't know if you know anything about that, or if you can tell us, and if you have any involvement in trying to help these people.
So regarding the security, it's very simple. For sure, there's a big issue with security in Nigeria. Not only for Boko Haram, the bigger problem is the criminality. But we take it very seriously. We have a big security in the Khabar house. We follow some instruction from the Israeli embassy or from a professional of security. There's an organization in Israel they call Misgeret. They give some attention about all the Jewish community around the world out of Israel, and they give us some requests and some advice, and we take it very, very seriously. But in other way, we cannot live with always this kind of worry and scare. So we continue. We do the job. We do the work. We don't think too much. We just follow the instruction. And Baruch Hashem, since we are here, we never have any issue.
Also, there is the media. Also, I wanted to just add that a lot of things are, very, the media take a story that can happen in a village and will transform the story. And we've had a lot of things like that they would take a story of, like, I don't know, two different people killing each other or whatever, and then they're going to say, oh, the government started to kill people, or the military just came, or Boko Haram just came and killed people, because they have to give an excuse on what's happening. So I don't know, I'm not an expert in the violence in the north or whatever, but I just know that we're in touch with security companies and people that actually know about it, and sometimes they will tell us, just don't worry, it's just, it never happened, this story happened like 10 years ago, it's just coming out in the media just to make a boom, they need funds for the country. So like I appreciate you guys are really worried about the Nigerian slaughtered and whatever. Like, it could really happen, and it's really crazy, and yes, we have to do something if we know about it, and if we can do something, we will do, but we have to make sure that not to believe everything that is on the media, which is not only for Nigeria, but all around the world, which is Israel or anywhere in the world. So
regarding the Igbo community, so Igbo community, they are very, very interesting and touch people, and we are very close with them. We are just 2 weeks ago, we have a big program with one of the community of Igbo there, when the French community donate for them a water wall and borehole, and we donate to them, and we give them a lot of attention and a program. We assist them for Passover matzah, for Hanukkah candle, for different things. But this is more around Abuja and people that they can communicate with email. I don't have so much contact with people that are far because security issue, I cannot go out of the city. But regarding the situation with some issue with community of Igbo, they slow them or whatever. Listen, for my part of the situation, I never have any experience with anti-Semitism in Nigeria. Never. I'm coming from France. I know what means anti-Semitism. Not from the Muslim community, not from the Christian community. There is not really anti-Semitism in Nigeria. There is a lot of issue between tribes. Doesn't matter if they are Jewish or not Jewish. It can happen with many issues, for land issue, for animal issue, for wedding issue. We never know what can be. And I hear that the last 3 weeks, we have some issue with Igbo community in Enugu. It's a place in Nigeria, it's a state in Nigeria. And they fight with them and they slow them and whatever. So we request some assistance. We got some requests to assist them from them, first of all, also from organization in the US. And Baruch Hashem, we start to develop a refuge place in Enugu to for the moment to help them to go somewhere, and then when the situation will be more quiet, maybe we'll see how we can help them more and how we can install them more. It's a very complicated because most of the time it's not anti-Semitism at all. It's not just free issue. It's just fight between tribes and between community. It happens a lot in Africa, every moment and it can be for many reasons. So this is our mission also, and we for sure we believe that now there is a very special issue with them, and we have to assist them too.
Beautiful. That's really good to hear. And I saw in the video there was Khabar Aid. You said that a lot of your work is to not just help the Jews, but to help the local community. And I'm sure they're amazed when you guys come and try and support them. How much of your time do you spend with Khabar Aid?
So, now it's going a lot. Actually, sorry?
Where do you get funding for all these projects that you're doing? Because it's a lot of money and a lot of work that you have to put in.
So actually, Chabad Aid, it's an idea that Haya and I, we got 3 years ago, when one of our sponsors told them that it's not really interesting to support more religious things. You really want to do something for humanity, and we are on the ground. And actually, it's true that when you're living in a country like this, you cannot do like anything happen around you. It's happened everywhere, with your staff, on the street, on the corner, everywhere you see people suffering. And at the beginning, we tried just to, when someone requests help, we just help them and that's it. But slowly, we decided that because we are here, we have also this kind of mission to take care of the situation and to assist them how much we can. And so at the beginning, we opened this NGO they call Chabad Aid, like USA, UK, whatever. And with some sponsor, we decided to do some food drive from community give back. We involve our community one day to go to one village to renew one class or to donate some food and whatever. Slowly, it was just symbolic action. And then when it started to grow up and the demand become bigger and the sponsor was more also available to help us, so we decided to structure this very well. And now we focus on humanitarian development, not only humanitarian emergency, but humanitarian development. And we focus more on education and medical and some food drives sometimes. Let's say for Ramadan, last year during the Corona, the beginning of the Corona become also with the Ramadan situation, and people really don't have what to eat. People don't have, they fast all the day, and in the evening there is nothing to eat. So we donate many boxes. We focus on widows family in collaboration with the Muslim organization here. And this year also we make it happen, and we got so much support. We make more than 260,000 meal, $250,000 meal on behalf of the Jewish community to the Muslim community. After I will show you some pictures if you want. It was just huge all around the country, and the give back, the impact, it's huge. We got some impact from the president here, even from the president of Israel. They say thank you very much. That's what you do. It gives a good impact for our image. So we understand that it's not just that we do something that is not my mission. At the end, it's coming back to your mission too, because the Jewish community are involved, and we do what we have to do. You know, we always every morning, many times per day, we request for Mashiach. And Mashiach is a moment that, at this moment, as the Rambam said, the Maimonides say, there will not be war. No one will kill anyone. No hunger in the world. But today, where we see hunger, where we see people that don't have anything to eat, it's not in our community. It's not in Israel. In Israel, there is very bad situation, but no one dead because don't have anything to eat. We have a lot of fight between the Jewish community everywhere in Israel, everywhere, but we don't kill each other. This happened in non-Jewish community, and we have a mission also to prepare the world for Mashiach too. So when we take care, we give time also for non-Jewish people. It's also our mission, and we believe this very strong. And when we touch with humanity, we can stop. You can just not stop. You cannot stop. It's it's touching us.
Also, it's surprising. Like we did a volunteer day not so long ago with our community, and people that would not come for Shavuot cheesecakes would come to pack boxes for the humanitarian. So I was really surprised. Like teenagers and stuff. They had something for Shavuot. They couldn't come, but on the day we're packing boxes. Yeah, they all showed up and they want to help and they carried boxes and sweat under the sun here in Nigeria. It's beautiful how people actually want to get involved. And if you start, you cannot stop. Like it's just, you know, it's an addiction.
So actually, for sure, we have to not forget our mission. We are here for the Jewish community. But we just bring now another Chabad Rabbi in Nigeria, Rabbi Stelbach and his wife Mazal, to assist us in Lagos. And so it's growing up, community growing up, and the Chabad Aid took us a lot of time. But you know, during the night there's many time. So we try to fill it these two. And we are very happy because it's become very serious, and Baruch Hashem, it's very touching that when we make Apple in the Jewish community from all around the world, we see so many people that just want to do something, from France, from US, from Canada. Jewish people, we have a lot of need in the Jewish community, but they understand that we have also a responsibility as a choice people to assist chosen people, to assist those people too. And now we become also organized by the World Food Organization and the MIF. So I believe that it will be bigger and bigger.
Brilliant. I mean, it's amazing to hear that you had 260,000 meals. I mean, that's like mind-boggling. But a lot of people, there's so many questions coming in. People are really amazed and fascinated by your work. They're saying it to me privately. Firstly, people are asking, you know, you both obviously speak French, and I'm assuming in Nigeria, French is one of the languages there, right? One of the main languages.
No, French is not the language here.
Really?
That's why it's so funny. It's because, like, yeah, in Africa, you have countries where they do speak French. But when we moved to Synagogue, it was not on the list of the countries to move. So, I mean, we were studying Nigeria. I mean, our English improved.
What do they speak?
My own story.
No, your English is very good. Your English is very good.
Yeah.
We have also like 80% of our community is Israeli, so we had to also improve our Hebrew, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I mean, slowly, but there's no French speaking. Actually, people here have a lot of dialects. Like there's more than 1,000 different dialects. Each village has a different dialect. Like I have staff in the house. Each one of them speak a different language with their family. It's unbelievable. But they all have the English joining together, and they have pidgin English, like a kind of a broken English.
Do they usually speak English, the people in the villages? Do people in the villages, they normally speak English to you? How do you normally communicate?
Yes, yeah, so English or pidgin English. Some people do not speak English at all. They would speak like a broken English, like you know, like
sign language, using their hands.
No, like really, like it's words, but I don't know how to say it in French. In the colonization, how do you say colonization? When the countries were colonized.
Colonization.
So they made like a language between them, between the people of the country. So it's like a broken English that they speak together. You know, my kids picked up the language. They can speak with the people like that.
Now, some people are saying, what if they wanted to come visit Nigeria? Do you have family that comes to visit? Do you have tourists that come there? What would it be like to come to Abuja?
So we don't have tourists at all, but we, let's say last Pesach, Baruch Hashem, we had all my husband's family that came, and we have to make visas, and there is like a vaccine to take for like Africa. But then, you know, you do the visa, like we can do like an invitation for a visa, let's say to come visit us. But there is no like tourist attractions and stuff.
South Africa or anything up to Nigeria to visit.
What? Sorry?
From South Africa, people don't come up from South Africa to visit Nigeria.
No, I mean, we have people that come for work, for business, not like so many, but like we have sometimes, but not tourists. Like there's no backpackers and people like that here.
So are you citizens of Nigeria, or you can't be citizens?
No, not yet. I don't know if it's good, and I don't know if it's I don't know if we should.
I believe that it's very important for us to keep our contact with French and with French citizens, and even with French different social situation that we can get in case we never know the structure of the health here is not so good. So we are still resident France officially, and we are in a mission, humanitarian mission in Africa.
Beautiful. Can I ask you, in terms of someone sent a question. The Jews living there. What you said? A lot of them are Israeli. But what do Jews come there? Is there specific like diamonds or what trade is popular over there that brings Jews?
So most of the Israelis come for construction. We have agriculture, security, and then some Americans are here. They work for USAID or the American Embassy. Yeah. We have British people that work in the British Embassy, and then we have like businessmen and what do we have? Yeah, security, agriculture, and construction is a must. The biggest thing. We don't have diamonds, or they didn't discover it yet, but we'll let you know whenever they do.
Well, when you find it, call me. I'll come. I'll get on the plane.
Yeah.
I will be probably too busy. I'll give you my assistant.
Now, do you find a lot of people that come there stay there, or people come and go for you guys? Like, do you have community that's there with you?
99% of people that are coming in Nigeria, they are coming as an expat, and they are coming with a contract for 3, 4, 5 years maximum usually. Some of them, they have more experience, so they stay many years. We have some family here also that they come for business, and then they meet someone here and they stay here. They're married with the local people here, so they are just here with the family. But 90% of the people are just coming with contract for many years and they just go back.
Yeah, sometimes 5 years, 10 years, could be 15 years, or sometimes they just come for a few months and they just go back.
So how are the medical conditions and the hospitals there?
So there is a Turkish hospital here that we don't need, Baruch Hashem, but if in case, God forbid, we would need, then we have this Turkish hospital with Turkish doctors, which is pretty good. And then, there is Nigerian hospitals and other things, but we don't have much other options.
Yeah, during the Corona, Haya was supposed to deliver a new baby, and
I delivered.
and all the airport was closed, so we don't know how to go out from the country. So we decided to try. Maybe we can try something here, Sayers. So we go all around every hospital around Abuja to see one that maybe looks serious, and we understand that we are going back to France for sure.
It was not my first one, but still, I'm still on a...
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's a big stress. It's a big stress with the health here, and Baruch Hashem, for now, we don't need.
We just pray every morning, so we should be healthy. And
yeah. And do you? What about shopping? Like we saw that big in the video, the big freezer of meat. You do this shritte, you're doing the shritte yourselves there, or?
No, we bring a shochet here 3 times per year, and we do the chicken. Chicken we slaughter here in Nigeria because we need a lot of quantity for the community. But all the meat we bring before Passover or before Rosh Hashanah. We try to bring a big quantity from South Africa. We ship.
And what about the supermarkets? Where do you shop? Where do you do your regular shopping and?
So yeah, in Nigeria, I do the shopping. So in Nigeria, everything is imported. So let's say even oil, or not everything. There is local things, but most of the things are imported, and they import a lot from UK, from US. So we have a lot of things with the kosher sign. So OU, OK, NK, whatever. So when we go for shopping, it's like a treasure hunt, you go look for whatever you see with the kosher sign, you have to get it because you never know if it's gonna come again. And sometimes I end up like having like stuff in my house I don't even know how to cook, and he's like, what is this sauce even? No, it's kosher, you don't even know. I'm gonna look for a recipe.
You'll be surprised. Anyway, it's also a treasure hunt when you go shopping at Kohl's.
Yes.
So
Okay.
Don't feel so bad.
Okay, Baruch Hashem. So, but Baruch Hashem, we have everything we need, and now we have a makolet, like a small supermarket that we opened. It's a small place, but we have we import a container every year with Israeli food from Israel, and let's say all the traditional things.
Do you milk your own cows? Like, what do you do about milk?
No. We import long life milk. Like in France, we're used to it, but in Israel we bring the long life milk. And yeah, I mean, if we don't have, we have soya milk and the kids, you know. But you know, when people travel from Israel, usually some people take like a suitcase for us, and we bring like you know, special surprise for the kids and dairy stuff and milkshake, and yeah, it's exciting.
Wow, it's hard to imagine. And do you on like your Bet Chabad, your shul, your synagogue, do you have a minyan there regularly, or it's only on like the Chagim?
So on Friday night, you should answer me. On Friday night, we have a minyan.
So it's very difficult to have a minyan on Shabbat in Nigeria because, as I told you, 99% of our community, they come with contract and they have to respect this contract. There are no respect Shabbat at all. And they come for work and they work on Shabbat actually. So we have a very beautiful minyan on Friday night. We have also a very nice tefillah program on Sunday morning with a shiur, with a chakchuka party and everything, feeding club. The Shabbat morning, no one can come because everybody has his responsibility to work. So we don't have for now a service on Shabbat morning. Even Rosh Hashanah, for example, it's very important for us to have a minyan and we want to have the shofar and everything. So we do a minyan very early, 5:45 a.m. for who is very important for them to listen to shofar. We make express tefillah for 1 hour, 1 hour 30, and then everybody go to the office or to the site and to work.
We would love that here if we had that 5:45 express minyan.
We have someone who said that they want you to send regards to Daniel and Adela Rena from the embassy.
From the, yes, American embassy.
From who?
Sure.
From Robert. Robert Will. Robert Will sends regards.
Robert Will, I'm going to write that.
Amazing.
He said that they speak very highly of you both.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
So nice, Baruch Hashem.
Now, if you had to walk just outside your house now, like what's around you? Are you living in a city or where do you actually live? Which area? Someone's asking.
So we stay in the central area in Abuja. Abuja is a safe place. So Baruch Hashem, we're feeling very good here. We usually don't go out of Abuja, never. If we have to go to Lagos, it's already by air. We cannot go by
How
road
far
too.
is Lagos from Abuja?
1 hour flight. It's 850 kilometers. We try to don't go out of the city for sure, and also during the night we try to don't drive. We stay in a quarter place. Abuja is a very new city. Nigeria developed this city only 25 years ago. So it's look a nice place and even a clean place. We don't have some village in the middle of everywhere. We don't have the roads are probably good. It's not full city. We don't have traffic yet. The capital of Nigeria was Lagos, and it was so busy and so as you say, balagan. So they decided to build a new city to make the capital, the capital of this country. So this is where we are in Abuja for now, and we stay Baruch Hashem in the central area. It's everything good.
Unbelievable. So yeah, we'll ask a few more questions because I know we appreciate your time, but again, so many people want to ask so many questions. Your school, Haya, we saw the creche or the kinder that you opened. I mean, that must have been an amazing achievement to open a school there in the middle of Nigeria for Jewish kids. How did that happen?
So at first, when we just moved here, we didn't have, I was like teaching my kids at home. I had already like 2 kids. And then when I had my third, there was a lot of children of the same age. And I started with like a mommy and me in my house, like a baby chino kind of thing. And people really liked it, and they came like once a week. We had a cute activity, and everybody was studying together. And then I was thinking maybe we should open like a preschool, like to start. And the women were really interested. They really said, yeah, sure. I mean, not everyone. I'm not making it. Not everyone was so interested. Some people were like, oh, we don't need. We all have nannies in the house. Don't worry about us. And then when I opened, they started like coming, and Baruch Hashem, that year we had 8 years at the beginning, 8 kids at the beginning of the school. And then at the end of the year, we had 16 children because it was like just a great year that people started to come to Nigeria. All the kids were, not all, but most of the kids were the age of the preschool. So it really worked out. since then, we have now it's the 6th year of the preschool. This year we opened only in January because of Corona. Now we have only 6 children in the preschool, but I'm still very happy and excited because my oldest kids go to online school, and then the small kids have the GAN and the school to go to. So it's good. They have friends and they learn, and we do Aleph Bet, and I bring girls now to help in the shifut.
That's incredible. What do you think is your next project? Is there something that you're thinking of maybe doing?
Yes.
So next project is huge. First of all, as we told that now we're looking to develop a Chabad and Jewish community in Lagos. So we have a new couple Jews join us this year, and we're still looking at a place that we can open a new Chabad house. For now, they stay by Israeli community. 3 months they stay there, 3 weeks they stay there. So they are moving all them. But to understand that in Nigeria, it's very, very complicated to find a good place and properly placed, because first of all you have to pay the loan for all the contract. If you need a place for 2 years, you have to pay for 2 years. If you need for 3 years, you have to pay for 3 years. There's no monthly yes. So it's a lot of investment, and we need something big. We need also to open a second school in Lagos, and for sure to build a mikveh. So this is our goal now, our challenge. And together with it, Baruch Hashem, we want to continue to develop Khabar Aid. We have many projects: free school, orphanage program. I think you see the video. We have a new concept of orphanage adopted by some sponsor from out of Nigeria. So we're working also on it now.
I know the purpose of tonight wasn't to necessarily fundraise, but I'm certainly inspired. And
yes,
if anyone watching wants to help you guys, how do we? No, because I think it's incredible to see the work you're doing, and I think even if people can help a little bit, is there a website or something that they can donate on? Or
for sure, thank you very much. For again, there's 2 options. There's on the Chabad Jewish Nigeria, there's a jewishnigeria.com website. We can donate there with credit card, and we have a chabadaid.org when we can buy project or support some project. For example, now we develop a lot of projects to bring water in many villages. There's no access of water in Nigeria anywhere. But together with this, God created this land with a big blessing that there is water everywhere, but on the ground. So we just need to bring a truck and to dip on the ground and to give them free water, unlimited. So we developed this project a lot. Only this year we have 12 projects from the beginning of the year around Nigeria, and we have also many more other places. So we propose to some community, if you want to, on behalf of the community, to offer one bottle wall. So we make it, and we just can go online to show the need and to support or to take part of this.
I've just found your website. I've just posted. Just make sure those are correct. Are those the right websites I've put?
Yes, chabadaid.org and jewishnigeria.com. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, have you ever been to Australia, either of you?
No, not yet. One day, yes.
Okay, well,
we're looking for an invitation.
If you ever do make your way here, we'd love to host you at our shul and our community, and to come have a bit of a holiday, have a bit of a break.
It will be an honor.
Yes.
We'll have to speak.
Any other question? I think we didn't answer.
Yeah, guys, we've got a couple more minutes. So if anyone has any further, I know there are a lot of questions, which is sort of, someone asked, does anybody want to convert that lives around? Have you ever had anyone come to want to?
Yes, actually, the Nigerian people are, so first of all, they are really like religious in their, whatever they are, like even if they're a Christian or Muslim, whatever, they go to the church, they go to the mosque, they're really religious and really this. And sometimes we get a lot of emails from Nigerians saying, yeah, we really want to learn about the Jewish people, we want to learn about the mitzvot, we want to learn about the Torah and the Kabbalah and this and that. I mean, sometimes they don't live in our cities, so it's a bit hard to, so we direct them to our website where you can learn a lot of things, and you have a lot of videos online and teachings and stuff. And some people that actually want to convert, so if they really, we don't do conversions here, we're not, a rabbi converting, they can go to Israel and get converted. So actually we have few people that we know that actually did that. that actually live in Israel now. So, there is this, some people, and also, in the Igbo community, which is really interesting, is that sometimes they do go to church and then believe in, this is the sound for our light up. So we have like a battery keeping the internet in. I'm sorry for the light. The guy is going to put on the 10.
Someone was actually asking, how is your internet there?
Yeah.
It's been very good now.
The internet is okay, yeah. The internet is not that bad. It's just that we have that kind of battery. Let me show you on the floor. This black battery, and then it's keeping our internet. It's connected. And we have the computer. So because my kids learn at online school, if the internet stops every 15 times an hour, you could imagine how it's not going to go smooth. Yeah, now we're going to learn on the generator. Soon, it's gonna come on.
Wow.
Yeah, it happens quite a few times in the day, but it's okay. We don't have constant.
Haya, someone's asking, a lot of people don't understand. When you say online schooling, what do they do?
Okay. So online school, now with Corona, quite a lot of people around the world put their kids at Zoom classes and stuff. But the Chabad community,
for the English, like the online school, do you do it with Israel, you do it with America, or where do you do it with?
So we do it with Hebrew online school, the European Hebrew online school, like Israeli time, because it just makes more sense for us for the time. At first, before the Hebrew one was on, my first child was with the American one for a year, and then we moved to the Hebrew one. And the time is like they start, actually now it's like 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. To 1 p.m. sorry, for my oldest. I mean, they don't always connect at 7 a.m. They will connect like a bit later and catch up. But it's interesting. They have like teachers from around the world, and they learn with other children in the same situation. Some kids are from China, some are from Russia, some are, different parts of the world, and it's really interesting way of learning.
Yeah, exactly. And the whole world got used to it now because of Corona.
Yes, right. They asked us how we do it, we didn't figure it out yet, but they asked for advice.
Sorry, you became the experts, exactly.
Yes.
Now, someone's asking if they do go. You say there's no tourists, but if someone did come to visit Abuja, is there a hotel there? Can they have somewhere to eat kosher food? What happens? Like,
it depends why you want to come. If it's for business opportunity or just to have experience in Africa, I think it's a very, very interesting for every single human in the world to show what it means Africa, this second planet in this world. So for business opportunity, we have to understand more what they need to introduce him in the good place, in safe place. And if you need a car, if you need a visa, if you need a hotel, we help a lot of people for this. But if you just to have experience, they are completely welcome by us to come, to visit, to check. For sure, we have to structure this very well. And we do a lot. We do a lot of group and community coming from many places around the world. They come, they do some humanitarian days here and there or there. We take them where we can visit. There's not so many monuments in Nigeria to visit, but to understand and to visit those villages and those places and the regular life here, it's very, very interesting. And we have some different option of accommodation. It's not, we cannot go anywhere we want in Nigeria and even know every hotel because there's some security issue away. But there is a nice hotel. There is one or two. Yes.
We'll send it in for hotel, should I say?
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be booking my ticket to Nigeria just yet, but you can come visit us in Melbourne. But we just want to once again thank you both for giving us of your time. And if anyone wants to help the Uzans with their magical work that they're doing for the Jewish community and for the general community in Nigeria, I've posted the links, and you're most welcome to support them. And we hope we can host you again, either online or even better if you could come visit us and do a bit of a speaking tour around and tell people about your work in Africa. It's really, really incredible to listen to. And thank you everyone for listening. we are just plug it for tomorrow night. Everyone wants to join. I know it's hard to beat, you know, two Rabbi Robertson in Nigeria, but we have another talk tomorrow night with Cindy Cree, who's going to be talking about her work as a prison chaplain or a social worker in prisons in South Africa. So not in Nigeria. So we're staying in Africa, but in South Africa. It's that's the one night at 8 o'clock with the same Zoom link. So please join us, and we'll end the live stream now on Facebook. And you guys, if I unmute people, are you happy just for people to say thank you, just say a few words to you?